All right, guys, so you know how the old saying goes. To piss off a conservative, lie to him. To piss off a liberal, tell them the truth. And this story right here is exactly that. Liberals getting triggered over the truth, okay? As Elon Musk put some truth out there that triggered some liberals, and I want to talk about it. As Elon Musk, as you guys remember, he put out a tweet exposing the woke agenda at Twitter and how deep the rabbit hole actually goes. I mean, they had a closet full of shirts that says hashtag stay woke. Now, the backstory behind these shirts, allegedly, is that these shirts were created by the woke black employees at Twitter in response to the hands up, don't shoot fake narrative out of Ferguson, Missouri, the Michael Brown shooting, okay? And Jack Dorsey, because he's a beta male, was wearing these shirts at conferences and stuff like that in support of these racial justice protests. However, as Elon Musk noted, these protests were based off a lie, okay? The shirt was based off a lie. The whole Ferguson narrative that basically kind of helped spark all of the racial justice protests and riots that happened across the country was based off a lie. And Elon Musk simply just pointed this out and people got triggered by it. So let's read what Elon Musk says. He says, hashtag stay woke shirt stem from the Ferguson protest. Obama's own DOJ proved this and exonerated the cop. Quote, hands up, don't shoot was made up. The whole thing was fiction. And then he links to the Justice Department report. Now, for whatever reason, Elon Musk deleted this tweet, probably because he knew that people would get super triggered by this, right? As soon as you start getting into the whole, race stuff, right? People lose their minds, okay? And he was right, because Don Lemon found the need to cover Elon Musk in this tweet in one of his segments on his show, in which he decided to add some context in which he claims that people who say that hands up don't shoot was a lie are parroting a right-wing talking point. Take a look.
Here we are at the merch thing, and there's an entire closet full of
secret closet
of hashtag woke t-shirts.
Well, that was Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, mocking a t-shirt the company made years ago in an effort to show support for its black employees and users. Twitter founder Jack Dorsey wore the shirt during a 2016 panel with civil rights activist DeRay McKesson. Some critics ridiculed him for wearing it. During the panel, Dorsey mentioned being on the ground in Ferguson for protests over the fatal police shooting of Michael Brown. In a now deleted follow-up tweet, Musk noted that the shirts came after the Ferguson protest and repeated a right-wing talking point suggesting that the protests following Brown's death were overblown. And he wrote, and I quote here, hands up, don't shoot was made up. The whole thing was a fiction. Now, Musk replaced a deleted tweet with a follow-up tweet containing only the link to a Department of Justice report on Brown's death. Okay, facts first here on CNN. Musk said that hands up, don't shoot was made up. The whole thing was a fiction. This needs some context.
Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot!
So the phrase hands up, don't shoot became a national rallying cry in 2014 in solidarity with Michael Brown, who's the unarmed black teenager who some witnesses said had his hands up to surrender when he was shot and killed by a white police officer, Darren Wilson. In 2015, the Justice Department cast doubt on the hands up account, concluding in a report that Wilson shot Brown multiple times only as Brown was moving toward the officer. This is what Musk is referencing in his tweets. The DOJ did not find grounds to charge the officer, but in a separate report released the same day, it did find evidence of systematic racial discrimination in Ferguson at the hands of the city's police department and municipal court. Now, the DOJ in its scathing report pointed to the statistics for proof. Black people in Ferguson are twice as likely to be searched during vehicle stops than whites, though white people were found to have contraband at a higher rate than black people. At least 85% of those pulled over, ticketed, or arrested for traffic violations were black, and the Justice Department said it was money, not public safety, that the department and the city focused on, and black citizens paid the highest price. So remember, hands up, don't shoot. After Ferguson became a nationwide protest symbol for police mistreatment of minorities, it was about more than the shooting of Michael Brown. It was about the pattern of police shootings and brutality in this country. And hashtag stay woke, which Musk mocked, was how Twitter called out racial injustice, how they wanted to call out racial injustice.
Yeah, so I want y'all to understand what Don Lemon is trying to do here, right? He's like, well, hands up, don't shoot in terms of what actually happened. That didn't really actually happen according to the DOJ. But hands up, don't shoot is not just about Michael Brown and what actually happened, which again, the narrative from the left was a lie. Oh no, well, it is also about the fact that the Ferguson police are racist, right? That is what Don Lemon is saying. And because the Ferguson police are racist, that means that hands up, don't shoot is not about Michael Brown and what happened, which that's exactly what it was about. That's where it came from. No, not that. It's about the fact that police are racist across the country. Therefore, hands up, don't shoot is valid. Again, this is the mental gymnastics that people jump through to continue to promote a false narrative. Something that they know, again, is not true. It was protest based off a lie. Okay, Michael Brown was a criminal. Okay, and he got shot because he tried to charge the police. Okay, I mean, these people tell us that we should believe the DOJ, right? And that the DOJ and the FBI, everything they says is true. All right, fine. Well, in this case right here, you got to believe that hands up, don't shoot is a lie. But see, the left, they never want to admit their lies, right? They will never, ever, ever admit to their lives. In this particular scenario, we have a lie that has caused massive damage and people have lost their lives over this lie, okay? One, that police are racist, okay, across the whole country. That's a lie. And then two, that again, that Michael Brown was saying, hands up, don't shoot, and the police officer just shot him. Again, ridiculous stuff. They will never, ever, ever let go of the narrative. So that being said, it's not just Don Lemon who is triggered by Elon Musk's tweet here. You have the mayor of St. Louis, Missouri, who is also triggered by this tweet. She says, "This is the final straw for me. I'm out. Follow me on Instagram. You can have this bird app. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate and happy holidays. Peace out." Now, here's the thing. That's all fine and good. If you want to quit Twitter, quit Twitter. But I don't think you should have been on Twitter in the first place, considering how your city, St. Louis, Missouri, is basically one of the deadliest cities in the country. In fact, St. Louis, Missouri has the highest murder rate per capita, right? With 64.54 murders per 100,000 residents. So again, St. Louis had the highest murder rate for any major American city in 2019, right? And again, not much has changed. So again, you have these high murder rates in this city, and you worried about Elon Musk and some tweets, him telling the truth about Ferguson, right? I mean, again, hands up, don't shoot is a lie. It is a hoax that caused a ton of violent and deadly protests around the country. It has caused millions, if not billions of dollars in damage across this country. But you guys are triggered because Elon Musk simply points out that it was a lie. It was a lie, okay? It was a lie. Another St. Louis politician that's triggered by Elon Musk is no other than Cori Bush, who says, "Elon Musk, leave St. Louis/Ferguson out of your disingenuous, ignorant, pseudo-intellectualism. You don't know the first thing about our movement." This person, Cori Bush, is trying to say that Elon Musk is a pseudo-intellectual.
The wealthy should pay their fair share.
Yes, wealthy should pay their fair share.
What is a fair share? What percentage?
So you're saying that you're saying that they're paying their fair share is what you're saying?
No, I'm asking what percentage is a fair share?
Their fair share, the same, if a third of my money is going to taxes, then I think a third of their money should be going to taxes. It does. Well, it does.
I'm trying to understand because you realize the effective tax rate on the poor is less than it is on the rich, right?
Okay, so first of all, I'm not the poor. I'm very close to that line, but I'm not the poor.
Okay, so the effective tax rate on the middle class is less than it is on the rich, correct? What fair share would you like to change the tax rate to on the wealthiest, what percentage of Americans, so it's a fair share?
So let's say the wealthy 1% could pay, let's say if they paid, let's just give them 45%.
Yeah, again, this is a person who's never had an original thought in her life, okay? Whatever the progressives say you're supposed to go along with, she goes along with it, right? Again, this is also the person whose district is so dangerous that her own car got shot up in her district, right? That's how dangerous her district / her city is. But she wants to go on Twitter and, attack Elon Musk. She says, the last time I checked, not a single person is asking an out-of-touch failed businessman, the son of an apartheid benefactor who harvested emeralds on the backs of black people in South Africa, his thoughts on a black-led social movement. Leave St. Louis out of your mouth. Again, talking points straight from the progressive left. Failed businessman. Failed businessman. Out of touch. I don't think Elon Musk is out of touch, considering the fact that this guy is the quintessential moderate, right? I think he actually is in touch with a lot of the American people and the direction that this country probably should be going in. Also think, again, the apartheid talking points, all that stuff is just, again, that's left-wing, lunacy here, right? That's all it is. None of these things she's actually done any research on. Again, calling him a failed businessman is everything you need to know about Cori Bush, right? And how she's just not a serious person. She's not a serious person. So again, man, these people, it really is hilarious to watch the meltdown after meltdown after meltdown happen, simply because Elon Musk either tells the truth or he allows people that they don't like politically to tell the truth on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.